Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Last run, we completed the last remaining unlock in Enter the Gungeon, at least for right now, and that is the alternate costume for the cultist. We have the apple now, so I don't know of anything else that needs to be unlocked in the game. That was the last thing. I don't even think I need to defeat the Lich as the cultist. I don't think that does anything, although it would be a nice little objective to do, just for the hell of it. I had a lot of fun on that co-op run, I hope you did too, and I think Chris enjoyed it as well, and maybe I'll try to convince him to play some more Gungeon with me at some point in the future, and then we'll try a few more co-op runs or something. I didn't expect that the controller would be that much more difficult than the keyboard and mouse controls, but indeed it was. Ended up missing a lot of dodges, a lot of shots from my weapons, but it was still a good, fun experience, and I would hope to do it again at some point. On this run, I just want to continue our attempts at getting a no-hit streak. We're currently at 2, which is the most I've ever had. So maybe this run we'll try to get up to a 3 streak of no-hit runs, and if we can make it work, good. You know, as soon as Advanced Gungeons and Dragons is released, I don't imagine I'll be getting too many no-hit runs, or at least for the time being. Or for a significant while after release, because, you know, there's gonna be a lot of changes, a lot of new enemies and bosses. Maybe not a lot of new bosses, I think there's at least one new boss. But there's also going to be just like a complete rework of several... Complete rework? That sounds a little bit too grandiose. There's gonna be some changes to some of the game mechanics that are going to make the value of keys and maybe other things a little bit changed from how they are now. So maybe I will, maybe I'll need to kind of rethink my meta impressions on the game. You know, maybe keys are gonna be more valuable or less valuable. Maybe the blanks are gonna be a little bit less valuable for some reason. I don't know. We're all just gonna have to figure out what the hell's going on as soon as it gets released. I can't wait. Come on. So until then, we're just gonna be playing more Gungeon, and we're gonna go for 3 no-hit runs in a row today. And honestly, if it works, good. Oh, there goes the water barrel, but at least we have the coolant. If it works, fine. You know, I will be happy to get 3 in a row if we can get 3 in a row. If we can't, I'm gonna screw that up. If we can't, we can't. And if we take damage, we take damage. Honestly, it's a bit like cold today. My hands are cold, my feet are cold. Some really weird weather in the northeastern United States today and yesterday. It's like half snowing, half hailing, half raining, and now there's just slush everywhere. It's not very nice weather. I have a water bottle just right now on my feet just to keep me a little bit warm while I'm trying to play Gungeon today. I probably shouldn't be playing Gungeon right now. I apologize for there not being any Gungeon for the past couple of days, but just didn't have any time to record. But today it's like, well, I kind of don't necessarily love the idea of recording just because my hands are slightly cold, and I feel like maybe that's gonna slow down my reflexes. Maybe I'll accidentally take some damage when I should have been able to avoid it. You know, I don't necessarily feel like I'm gonna be at my peak efficiency today, but maybe I will have a lucky run. Maybe we'll get some awesome, amazing stuff, and maybe we will have a no-hit run today, which would be fantastic. I would love it. I would love to get to 3 in a row, which would be very strange and kind of unusual, but also a lot of fun. As soon as we take damage, I'm playing the robot, by the way, just because, ooh, the past couple of runs have been as the robot. Oh, you know what? You know what? The lockpick is actually not that bad here, is it? I can try to open a couple of maybe lower quality chests. We can buy a key. I can always get double vision in the future if we want. Let's take the lockpick, why not? Anyways, also, you know, I can lockpick this, and if it works, okay, we have access to a green chest, but that didn't work out for us, that's okay. Anyways, what the hell am I trying to say? I'm trying to say I'm gonna be playing the robot until we take damage next, until we lose the no-hit streak, and then I'll play as the other characters. Because I still want to play as the other characters. I still want to try and have fun as the pilot, the convict, and etc., etc. It's nice also starting without any curse. You know, I can take whatever items I want, pretty much. We're not gonna have enough money to buy the key and double vision, so I'm thinking, why don't we just stick with the lockpick, honestly? Well, broke the table. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get a better active item necessarily. We're not gonna be able to use the coolant against Gatling Gull here, but still, having the lockpick means that maybe we'll get some extra items and can save some keys potentially. If we can save some keys, we can save some money, buy more blanks. You know, there's some options. I hate Gatling Gull. Gatling Gull is just like an annoying boss due to the not often necessity to use blanks, but just like this attack right here, the one that just you have all these bullets coming off at weird angles. I hate it. I wish that Gatling Gull would go away, leave me alone. I'd rather fight a frickin' Bullet King. Wow, the sling. So that is kind of outrageous. That's the boss killer that we're gonna need for the rest of the run. We don't need to worry anymore about what we're gonna use to fight the old king. We can just use this. And actually, we do have enough money that we can buy double vision key. Do I want double vision key or do I want lockpick? I don't know. But we should at least use the lockpick first. Try to use it on this blue chest. I might just want to use a key on that green chest. Now, we could take a key down with us to the next floor and guarantee ourselves access to the old crest, but I don't mind necessarily taking the risk. Actually, the elephant gun is really good. So I'm definitely happy to have had a successful lockpick. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna take double vision. It's so useful. You know, we're gonna have no more lockpick and no more coolant, but being able to double our shots, you know, doubling elephant gun to push enemies back a little bit faster, doubling the sling to do more damage against bosses. How can I say no to this? I think this is a pretty good combination for us. And hot lead is not bad either. Hot lead has the problem where if you have anything that explodes, you will occasionally create fire on the ground and you might light yourself on fire, but just having hot lead on our normal shots is not that bad. I had a blank remaining. I should have at least tried to find a secret room. I had the elephant gun. That's a mistake. Hopefully not a big one. Hopefully it doesn't come back and bite us in the ass, but that was definitely a mistake. I should have used the last remaining blank. That was dumb. I like the elephant gun for certain situations because it can be fired very quickly coming out of a dodge roll. Easy. And it's also just, it does good damage, has good range, decent spread, although I guess half of that decent spread is because I am the robot. And as a result of having battery bullets, we have an accuracy upgrade. I understand why that you need to have battery bullets give you an accuracy upgrade. It's because they wanted to buff the robot. But thematically, I don't understand why battery bullets gives you an accuracy upgrade. Like, yeah, battery bullets makes your shots have electricity so that you can create electricity on water, but why an accuracy upgrade? It's just kind of a thing that is attached to the item for some reason. Again, it's done because they wanted to, buff the robot. Maybe they wanted to buff the item, you know? Maybe I'm thinking a little bit too small-mindedly. Maybe it was all about, hey, battery bullets, it's a terrible item because you electrocute yourself. Well, how about now? It also gives you an accuracy upgrade. Maybe that's the point. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're doing fine here. And actually, I'm perfectly happy with Elephant Gun. It might be a C-tier item. I definitely think it is much, much, much better than that. then again, there are some really good C-tier items. Hell, frickin' Glacier and Crestfaller? Maybe Crestfaller is not C-tier, but I think I remember it being a C-tier item. Maybe it's B-tier, I don't know. Regardless, I am very happy with the elephant gun. It's a good boss killer, it's a good room clear, it's a good everything. Well, it's an okay everything. Mostly, honestly, that accuracy upgrade, thanks to battery bullets, is making it a lot easier to use. It's one reason why I do like playing as the robot. Just having that accuracy upgrade makes shotguns just really, really strong. A lot better than they are normally. Because normally I'm not a big fan of shotgun type weapons. Yes, I will take the time to use double vision on that room. That room can be pretty annoying, honestly. I think the secret room can be there. This room can be definitely a little bit annoying, especially if you get jammed enemies, which we won't get because we are not jammed, or if you get some sort of a bunch of Deadeyes veterans spawning all around you. It can be a little awkward. I'm really enjoying this whole not spawning with a whole bunch of cursed because I've been having a lot of fun lately just having cursed items on runs. It's a lot of fun. I don't know, I don't even remember what I was, or I forgot what I was missing out on. Always being a, cursed boy. It's pretty fun having the ability to take, big boy and a whole bunch of coolness with the 6th chamber, having an Elder Blank protect you. Being able to take like the Huntsman or something, I hate this. I don't know why, but like a few of those bullets went away. Like, I thought I saw them and then they disappeared. I don't know what that was. Let's wait on that. Could be a gun that I don't really want to ruin the chance of being able to pick up a gun. So let's buy the key because we know we're gonna want a key. Keep exploring, then we'll fight the boss. And hopefully get some good weapons. Although again, like, actually our weapons are fine. They're not set for the entire run, but we can go a few floors with this. This is not a problem. Okay, he's dead. Deadeye is dead. A couple of bulletkins remain, but it's not that bad. Like, elephant gun. Short work on this room. Even if we weren't the robot, and even if we didn't have that accuracy bonus, it still would have been a pretty nice room for us because we would just be hitting multiple enemies with the shots instead of one enemy. Which, I mean, of course is what happens, but like it definitely felt like a lot of our shots were being wasted on corpses. But at least we were killing, one enemy in one bullet, or 2 bullets from the elephant gun. It wasn't that bad. Careful, careful. We've been to the shop. Let's take the key. Let us fight the boss. And honestly, why not just use the sling? Ammo is extremely efficient in the sling. We can, afford to use 20 shots on the Blobulord and the next boss. Shouldn't be too detrimental to us. Let's try to get the perfect bounce. Yes. Careful. Probably don't need to use the sling when we have double vision active, actually, now that I think about it. Run! Run! Trying to get the bounce for extra damage, and Blobulord is dead. Sweet! 18 shots, probably wasted a little bit of ammo on that, but hey, it works. I'm not even gonna worry about taking sling ammo, honestly. I'm just gonna take the ammo for the elephant gun. I'd rather have ammo for that. Oh, especially now that we have another boss killer. Compressed air tank is awesome. But having elephant gun ammo is gonna be nice because it is a good room clearer, and we do need one, you know? We still need one. So let's check out the chests on the floor. I mean, I'm glad that we picked up an extra key from the boss fight. It means that I can spend time opening these chests and taking whatever items I need. Sorry, Molotov. I'm sticking with double vision. You know, that's the negative of taking an active item early, is that you might not be able to use active items that you get in the future. God damn it. I guess I'm gonna take the airstrike. It's a slightly defensive item that can kill things extremely quickly. I think I'd prefer to have this over double vision. It's a tough choice. It's a tough choice, but we have high damage boss killers. I don't think we need double vision to deal with bosses. I think we're gonna be at or close to the DPS cap. I'd rather have airstrike to break bullets, honestly. It's a little bit finicky to use, of course, because you have to activate it twice, but why not? You know? Why not? Let's take airstrike. I've been taking a lot of defensive items lately, and it has been working out quite well for me, so why don't we just stick with that and see if this is gonna work out well for us, and hopefully it does. No point in buying blanks. We could buy the bullet gun. No, we can't. We don't have the money. So instead, we're gonna grab the armor. We've already did it. Well, I guess we'll just blank in a random room and maybe hope to try to find a secret room. Maybe above this room? No. Below and to the right of this room, like right here? No. Above this room? No. Just doing a quick secret room check. It's not gonna be there. I guess it could be in this room. Oh, hey, there it is. Now, all we got was armor, but at least we found it. At least we made up for the mistake on the last floor where we didn't use the last blank trying to find the secret room. We just left. It was silly. Who knows if there's gonna be like 3 keys and 2 green chests in a frickin' secret room, and all of a sudden you get like a singularity. I know the singularity is not in a green chest, but bear with me, I'm telling a story here. You get a singularity and a frickin' robot's left hand, you know? Who knows what you're gonna get? So there is a small danger to airstrike. First of all, when it's active like this, it is just something else on the screen that I have to pay attention to and ignore, actually. So it might be a little bit distracting. But also, I need to make sure that enemies don't necessarily get pushed into me when they die, or if they're not even dead, they're still alive and they get pushed into me and I take contact damage. There can be issues with that, so we need to be a little bit careful if we can. Good. I'm very glad that the fire managed to kill the ghost. The fire, you know, against standard bulletkin enemies, non-jammed enemies, non-bosses, it actually does do a lot of damage, especially if you can stack it up on multiple enemies. I wish that we could have a little bit more consistent fire, but that's okay. So I was saving the airstrike for that situation, because these guys can be quite annoying. Deadeye plus a couple of meat cube men. Now, of course, I would, ballad is actually pretty good. Would like it if the airstrike could recharge itself off of the damage done, but we actually do need to get a specific item for that. We need the ice cube. I wish that it worked like Big Boy, where the airstrike could charge itself, but that's not how it works. Which is kind of weird. It is kind of weird that the damage from the Big Boy charges itself. I wonder if that's actually a bug, you know? Because airstrike turns enemies into mutant bulletkins, so maybe that damage is being applied to the weapon when it shouldn't be or something. Like, I don't know, but it feels like maybe it's not working as intended. And also because it's bugged on Switch, so maybe that bug. They were trying to fix it and they ended up breaking it or something. I don't know. Could you die, please? Thank you. You fired very quickly. I was actually surprised at how fast the AK-47 wielding bulletkin fired his weapon as soon as he spawned in. Maybe he fired in response to me shooting at him or something, I don't know. I'd like to think that that is the case and that the game just doesn't let him fire immediately on spawn. That is a little bit annoying. It's like, hey, you gotta give me a second, man. Gotta let me deal with the situation. Although honestly, it was a reinforcement wave. I was the one standing there, so honestly, it's kind of my problem. We should buy the ballot. Before we do anything else even. Extra coolness means that the airstrike recharges a little bit faster. More drops. We should do it. We should have done it earlier because we theoretically may have gotten another drop up to that point, you know? I do like that I can kill that meat cube with the fire before he can fire once. Ballot's fun. You know, if we can stack up some coolness and I could use the airstrike very frequently, like insanely frequently, that'd be really cool. I would like that. I would like to do a whole bunch of damage, to break a lot of bullets frequently, to have this sort of alpha strike in my back pocket that I can use whenever I feel the need. 5 cents. Well, thanks, ballot. Maybe one day you'll end up paying for yourself. That day is not today. I hate this room because I think there's gonna be reinforcements near those, nope, explosives. There's a couple of rooms with explosive barrels in them and I don't like them all. So that's, I mean, that's a mimic. Let's keep exploring, keep on looking for free blanks before the boss fight. Second floor boss fight can be pretty annoying here on a no-hit run. I would like to not fight the Amoconda for once. I will absolutely use elephant gun against these guys. These guys are a pain in the ass. And I hate fire traps. I have bad memories of those from DD20 run attempts. Trying to be careful. Watch what's happening. Excellent. So we're not quite done, actually. We have a few more rooms left. Just want to finish this up. Then fight the boss. Maybe a Gorgon would be nice. I mean, we have the sling and such, but the elephant gun would be really nice against the, oh, we hadn't even found the boss fight. Elephant gun would be really nice against the Gorgon missiles. I think it's the Gorgon. So we have airstrike. Actually, Moonscraper would work well against that as well. As well. So let's do a compressed air tank and elephant gun. Or should we do sling? Probably compressed air tank. Ah, it's actually the Gorgon, not the Beholster. Was I saying Gorgon when I meant Beholster? Whatever, I meant this boss. And actually, you know what? I think because it's the Gorgon, why don't we use the sling? Because I don't need to waste the ammo in the compressed air tank. The sling will be able to kill this boss. The sling can kill most bosses, but this one doesn't warrant the better boss killer, I think. And the ammo's going to go to elephant gun. But I should still do this correctly. I should still teleport out, then use the elephant gun to try to find the secret room in the exit elevator. I think I've already found the secret room, but just in case. I think the secret room was down by the mimic, but just in case. There can be 2 secret rooms. We have an ammo drop. Might as well use it. All right. I like that multiple shots from shotguns can apply your status effects. So we have multiple opportunities to apply fire from the shotgun. Most times, but when you pull the trigger, you will end up lighting something on fire. There we go. Wind-up gun and armor. Pretty low quality pickup, let's be honest. And then we just got more armor here, and I'm not even gonna pick it up. I don't wanna risk dodge rolling over the pit to accidentally fall in or something, you know? It's not worth it. What is worth it is the Smiley's revolver. Getting cheaper shot prices is quite nice. We should be able to... Oh, that's right, I haven't even found the frickin' this thing. We should be able to buy a lot of stuff now. I'm just gonna open it. This is gonna be a passive active flashbangs. Ugh, stop giving me active items, game. Oh my god, I hate it when the game does this. It's like, I would prefer frickin' passives or something. I am gonna steal something, and I am gonna steal the Vorpal gun. It is a green level gun, which means that I can gun munch it in the future. And if we can get a lot of coolness, then maybe the ballot will be fine for us. I'm gonna keep airstrike, but I do want to steal once just for a little bit of curse. Give me that little bit of curse. Allow me to be able to walk into the demon head statues, the black markets for free, and we'll move on. We'll go down to the Abbey with base number of blanks too, which is not good, but with the airstrike, I'm kind of hoping that we don't need to worry so much about blanks. I'd still like to buy a couple from the shop, you know, get up to 4, maybe 5. But I think we'll be fine. Might even want to use the wind-up gun here instead of Robot's right hand. Why? I mean, I like using other guns, especially when they're musical in nature. You know what? Against a single target like a red shotgunner, whatever, just die. What key? Getting quite lucky on the drops, it seems like. Maybe we should use a Vorpal gun. God, do I hate that time slowdown though. What's weird about it is that the time slowdown doesn't always happen. It only happens if there's been a certain amount of time between the last time slowdown or something. I'm not gonna use frickin' Vorpal gun. It's terrible. It's probably not that bad. Like, if you can get it to work, if you can get a whole bunch of coolness, it's probably fine, but I really don't like it as an item. The flashes, the time slowdowns, long reload time, pretty low damage when you're not getting the crit shots. Just doesn't seem very strong. Well, you know what? Let's use it against this guy at least. If an enemy can't hurt me, maybe it's worth it. It'll save my time by allowing me to kill you faster. No. Pop goes a weasel. Alright, well, I was kind of thinking there would be more. Not that I'm complaining, I don't really like those frickin' skull guys anyways. This might be a opportunity to use the Moon Scraper, just because it's a constant damage dealing weapon. I don't need to reload it. It does good knockback. I can keep the enemies away. A little bit of waste of ammo, maybe, but I like being safe. And, you know, with one level of curse, we could get a jammed enemy. And if it's a jam spent and I can't see him, that could be annoying. So let's avoid that if we can. I don't know. Oh, the crit actually hit him even though he teleported. That was weird. We are getting a lot of crit shots. I have to wonder if maybe that's from the ballot, the extra coolness. I didn't think it would be that much extra coolness, but maybe I'm wrong. But I can't use the Vorpal gun. I can't use it as a boss killer because I have to know when I need to dodge. If my dodge is a split second too early or too late because of the weird time effects, figured, that's gonna be bad for me. It's gonna cause me to possibly take damage, and I can't allow that to happen. So I can't really use it as a boss killer unless the boss is super easy or I have some sort of invincibility or something. Well, you know what? Using it for knockback here. You don't like it when I shoot in your shop, but I can still blow it up and you won't complain. Answer me that riddle. Why does the shopkeeper not care about his shop? Would love a speed upgrade for dealing with these guys. Freaking leveled up mages. Okay. Plenty of ammo, my room clearers are fine. Oh, try the Vorpal gun, maybe? A couple of lucky crits might kill the, these guys fast enough. You can fire it very quickly. You can fire it pretty quickly when you tap it, but it's actually kind of hard to tap it that fast while still paying attention to everything else. Maybe I should stick to robot's right hand. I don't love having to reload this thing constantly in order to actually keep the ammo up. A blank! I was gonna say another blank. It's my first blank. It's a very good pickup. Having an extra blank means that I have a better chance of flawlessing this frickin' boss. Goodbye. Ammo. I gotta think elephant gun. Even though I'm only like 28 shots down, you know, and I'm mostly done with the Vorpal ammo, this is the gun that I'm gonna be using, I think, for most of the game. We just saw this room in this floor, haven't we? Weird. But this is like a better gun. Not wind-up gun, no, elephant gun. It's been a while since I've seen the same room twice on a floor. Has anyone else seen that recently? That's weird. That is quite strange. I didn't know that could even happen. I thought that it was fixed or taken out or, you know, whatever you want to call it. Well, Airstrike does have a little bit of problem killing these jammed enemies, but at least it gets most of the way there. I'm also noticing not the most amount of fire shots out of the wind-up gun. I don't know how much curse we have. I think we only have 1 point of curse. But I'm loving these jammed enemies. Like, this is ideal. Let's go down here. I'd actually feel a little bit... No, you know what? I feel better in this room. Come on. Just keep him in the hallway. He can't do anything. No! No, I don't want Full Metal Jacket. It's cheating. No. Ah. I shouldn't be upset about it, but I am. I'm a little upset about it. Let's open this. It's gonna be a gun. Heck Blaster is pretty good. Heck Blaster is actually really good at dealing with those spent, so I like it. But I don't want the Full Metal Jacket. I'm not gonna say that it would make a no-hit run trivial, but it would trivialize the accomplishment of completing a no-hit run because you don't get hit with the Full Metal Jacket. If you ever take damage, it blanks instead. I've got to feel like this is antithetical to the whole point of doing no hit runs. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna buy the blanks instead. Do I really want to drop it? Get rid of this item? I'll tell you what we can do. Just knock the rat off of it and then we can fight the boss and decide later. But I got, ooh, actually, we probably want a gun munch, don't we? Gun munch, the Vorpal gun, and maybe even the Heck Blaster. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Before we do anything, let's gun munch this and that, and the other thing. This is why I stole it, so that it was a positive gun munch fuel. Then we'll get rid of the Heck Blaster. It's another green tier gun that is okay, but I'd probably prefer other green tier guns. We get the Shella gun. That's scary. That's not what I wanted at all. Well, I guess it's more curse. I'd prefer a Heck Blaster to this. Let's just drop it. Yeah. I don't want Full Metal Jacket. I want to earn it. Cause like, if I take it, then if I get hit 5 times, I'm still good technically. I'm still on a no-hit run. I don't want that. I don't want that that amount of cheating. We're gonna do things the real way. Ugh. Whoop. I didn't think that the explosion would push me as much as it did, but it did. So that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to be a little bit more careful with the use of the airstrike. Fine, that's fine. I don't need to destroy all the bullets, I just need to help destroy some of the bullets, you know? I still have 3 blanks. Still on target. Oh, that was a close one. Not as bad, actually, as I made it out to be, though. I think we got this. 2 blanks remaining. That's 2 secret rooms if we can find them, which I think we can. That's a bad dodge. I don't know what I was thinking there. Hey, thank you. Man, compressed air tank is so good. Such a good gun. We got the hexagon, which is pretty damn good. Well, we could take it. I mean, ooh, we know where there's one secret room. Let's go check that out first. Brother Alburn? Brother Alburn! Buddy friend. Give me your random item. 5 cents? No, actually the ration, which is trash. I was gonna make it like traction. Nah, it doesn't make sense. Ration, which is junk. And the scope for more accuracy, which is gonna make the elephant gun super accurate, which I love. Otherwise, it's not that necessarily good. 36, that's so cheap. That's so cheap. Thing is, we don't really need the extra ammunition because we still have the sling for the next boss. So you know what, let's not buy the ammo drop, let's wait. But it's not gonna get any cheaper. I'll fill it up. Immediately go back on my my thinking, but that's okay. Yeah, you know what? Goodbye, Full Metal Jacket. See you next game. I'm still of the opinion that the meat bun I shouldn't take, Full Metal Jacket, Gunther, Super Hot Watch. Clone is a weird one because if you get it, you love it, but it's the best item you never want to use, you know, it's something like that. Thank you. But, Full Metal Jacket, it's just, I don't like it for this run type. You know what? I don't know why I felt scared. But I'd rather use a blank than take damage. It's a dumb time to have to use a blank though. Like there was no real reason for that. And you know what? We got a blank back. So actually, now I think it was a totally good use of a blank. I'll change my mind as many times as I want. You can't stop me. I saw that door. I saw the face on the door, and I'm like, ugh. What poor soul got transformed into a door? That's a terrible existence. Apologies to all the doors out there. Yeah, you're down. Oh, okay, things are dying. I didn't cause that. I think it was... What was that? There must have been a lantern on the wall. I don't know what caused the fire to appear. I could have lit it on fire, definitely, which is why I was thinking maybe it was me, but I don't think it was. But also that det exploded and he would have set off any oil puddles. I don't know why I don't know why I'm still using wind-up gun. I think it's because it's musical. I just want to listen to the different music. Like I want to use a, no, lovely. I want to use like a face melter, unicorn horn. Oh, unicorn horn! I haven't had that gun in forever. Mostly just because it's cursed, and if I'm playing a cursed run, I don't want more curse. But this would be a perfect run to have that. Lovely, nice miss. Reloaded the wrong gun afterwards, but nice miss. Nice miss again. Nice miss again. You know what? Considering I missed like 4 shots, I think it's probably worthwhile to just get the kill. Hate these guys. Ah, I hate you guys more. Probably shouldn't have had to use the airstrike on this room. I don't even think I had to. I think I wanted to. That's a difference. There's a distinction to be made there. Oh, God. Can't get me. Oh, you could have gotten me. You very well could have gotten me. Careful, careful. Just keep shooting. I know it's a slight waste of ammo in, oh no, the wind-up gun. But just destroy those bubbles before they become a problem. So this is gonna loop back to a chest. Maybe not, actually. That was extremely close. You know what? Did you see how many bullets were coming on the screen? We're appearing on the screen? I don't think these bullets do the nasty when they're creating projectiles. Oh God, I need a new gun. Also chickens, I gotta be careful about the chickens. Get out of here. I wish the chickens had less health. The chickens have more health than bulletkin, okay? What's the deal with that? Accidentally just ran out of ammo on that gun in the middle of that room of combat. That was very unfortunate. Shouldn't have let that happen. Cost me another blank. This room can be difficult though. I don't really know how to handle that room. Like, where am I supposed to stand to avoid having to get surrounded? I don't know, the damage from this seems okay, but it takes like half of the beam charge to actually get a kill on one of those guys. Doesn't seem very effective. It kills things quickly, at least. Well, with the bullets it does. Yeah. I don't know. That'll probably be our next gun munch target, so I might as well try to use the ammo in it as soon as I can. But honestly, I think the next ammo drop goes to the elephant gun. I think it's gotta. It's the best gun that we have. Well, the best, not specifically boss killer that we have, really. We have other okay weapons. You know what? I like this for the knockback at least. That worked well. I'd prefer not to be in this form. Here we go. Green chest. We should probably start opening the chests before the boss fights now. Oh my god, the heroin. So good. Because I think at this point, we wouldn't mind getting passives, actives, non-guns. Well, actually, I don't want to get actives. I'd rather get a gun. Because a gun I could either sell or gun munch. An active, you can't active munch. That'd be an interesting thing to add. Active item munching, passive item munching, or even just like a gun muncher that isn't for guns, just like an item, a muncher, a star muncher, an asterisk muncher, and a blank muncher. Well, not for blanks, but you know, the blank in the sense of, don't you worry about blank, let me worry about Planet Express. I botched it, I know. Whatever, Ring of Fire Resistance. This is actually pretty good with the hot lead. With hot lead, we don't need to worry so much anymore about creating fires and lighting ourselves on fire. We should be fine. I do want the key. I also want the glass Guan stones. Should probably fight the boss first. 54, 30. Is that 12? I can buy everything. Let's do it. The only way that this would be detrimental would be if we get a duct tape, because Snowballer plus the duct tape is actually pretty good. But I think we're fine. What boss is it? I actually don't mind that he's going away. The sharks, I was actually kind of hoping the sharks would still be able to impact, but I guess not. What? You kidding me? Aw, bullshit. Freaking cannon Balrog. It wasn't even like a weird cannon Balrog shot. He just fired when he was invisible and I just dodged a little bit too early. I dodged slightly too early. Damn it, you piece of garbage. Whatever. I am upset. I'm not really that upset. I'm a little annoyed by it. Look at Cannonball douche. No. Cannon McBalldouche. Well, I'd still like it if we could continue getting no hits for the rest of the run. But that's an annoying loss of the no hit right there. Damn it. I just dodged slightly too early. I was letting the cannonball get in my head. That's what it was. I was letting the cannonball man get in there and make me think that I was in a worse situation than I was. I should have just freaking waited a split second and then made my dodge. Well, it's okay. It's not that bad. Come on. I'm gonna kill you with yourself. I hope you like this. I hope you enjoy the irony in this. Is this irony? Damn it! Freaking cannonball man! Lovely, another one. Lovely, now they're all buffed too. Get out of here, freaking Buffomancer. Or Gunsinger. There's a specific enemy that I call the Buffomancers. They're actually called Jamomancers, I think. sounds about right. Oh, that's a good one. I know I didn't kill the chain gunner, but at least I killed the Killithid. Ammo in this does not last very long, does it? I actually don't have enough ammo to reload anymore. Well. Out of ammo. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Let's switch over to the, well, for these guys, maybe that. Get out of here! Actually, the range on the elephant gun is less than I thought it was. It's still pretty good range. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it or anything. I don't know, maybe heroin? No. Maybe not. Let's open it. Cold 45. Good, not gun munch, good duct tape fuel if we could actually get a duct tape. This plus the Smiley's revolver could be pretty good. This plus the dragon fire. Freezing, slowing down bosses, plus doing, you know, extra fire damage thanks to the dragon fire. Already having an innate ability to light enemies on fire could do some good damage. Target selection. Who cares about one bulletkin when there's a freaking ghost on the prowl? Man, I'm still sad about that cannon Balrog miss. Just dodged a little bit too late too. That's a really good attempt at a no hit. We got pretty close. Need something else here. Moonscraper, Cold 45. Yeah. Freaking cannonball, man. I really didn't expect you. I expected that if I was gonna get hit on the cannonball fight, it would be when he's bouncing around. Not when he's invisible. That attack is like rather easy to dodge. But I still mucked it up. Oh, got hit again. I didn't want to use a blank because I'm like, well, I've already taken damage once. Should have just done it anyways. I should have dodged into the table a little bit better. I did kind of mess up my dodge a little bit there. I wanted to go into the table. Instead, for some reason, I tried to not dodge and just weave my way around the bullets. That was very silly. That was a very silly thing. What was also silly was killing the spent as soon as I walked into that room. There's absolutely no reason to do that. The frickin' spent killing him is just gonna make more spawn. Don't do that. Oh, god damn it. Ghosts! Hate ghosts. Get out of here, you little ghosty goo. Well, I mean, at this point, I just want to find the boss fight. Let's find the boss fight. Let's get out of this floor. We don't need to explore everything. There's one thing to say about high curse, though, and if I, you know, take a hit of damage on a curse mode run, there's still no guarantee I'm gonna survive it. I have to think though that without that level of curse, without the added difficulty of the enemies, you know, without the 10th level of curse, LJ chasing me around, that I think we have a pretty good chance of winning, albeit not as a no-hit run because I screwed that up already. Oh god. I don't know why I didn't think that he would actually try to hit me. He's a thwomp. His entire job is to try to hit me. That's okay. Slower enemy bullets. Very nice. That would have helped. Could have actually hindered, but probably would have helped. And just think, if only I had kept the full metal jacket, we would still be in this. But it wouldn't really be our victory anymore, would it? It'd be the victory of the jacket. The victory of the jacket. What do we got? We got science cannon, backup gun. I don't think I have anything that really synergizes with the backup gun, unfortunately. Dragonfire, no. Cold 45, no. No. Sling. Compressed air tank. You know, we actually do have a few things that synergize, mostly boss killers, though. And yes, while I know that there is a duct tape, can't afford it. It's gonna be over 100 credits at this point. How much is backup gun? 83, no, can't afford that either. Well, it's okay. Unfortunate, but okay. So I think this is going to be kill pillars, and if it's kill pillars, I can use the airstrike to break the initial kill pillar attack. I don't need to use a hexagon might be good here. I don't need to use a blank to do it. No, it's actually High Priest. No, that's good too, I suppose. All right, well, I'm still gonna create a bunch of sharks. They'll just have to wait to get you. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the slower enemy bullets. It is actually helping quite a lot. Let's not get hit from a bullet in the back. Let's hug the wall. I love not having to aim. Ah, you son of a gun. We need ammo for this, hopefully before the next boss fight. Next boss fight meaning, you know, dragon! There was so much electricity on the screen, I couldn't see that. Whew, almost got hit there. There was so much electricity, I couldn't see it. Nanomachines, I mean, that's a 4 armor shift right there. If we ever had any doubts that we would in fact win, that probably puts that to rest. You know what? Buy the ammo. I keep buying ammo for this gun, but honestly it's worth it. Should've just used the teleporter. Compressed air tank is a very damn good boss killer. Not one of the best ones, but one of the more fun ones. But, I don't know. We actually did have a little bit of a problem with it. I almost didn't see some bullets coming out at me because I couldn't see the like charging animation of it happening. So maybe the compressed air tank with the robot with the electricity is maybe not as good as I was giving it credit for. I could believe it. I could believe it because it almost happened. Push you into the pit. Excuse me. Thank you. Well, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still like, freaking Cannonball Man. Boo, Cannonball Man, boo. Although I did take another hit on the 4th floor, but I would have been more inclined to use a blank to avoid it. Had we not gotten hit on the Cannonball Man. Wow, 2 professionals? Sometimes I can go weeks without seeing a professional. There's 2 on this room. Rude. Well, I mean, balloon gun is an extremely powerful gun. I might just want to buy the ammo though, and I might want to buy it for something like the elephant gun, just so I have like a good gun as a backup in case everything else is out. Might not need it though. That's my first jammed enemy in a long time. Get out of here. I don't want you. I don't like you. Teleporting invisible ghosts that you can't attack when they spawn in. Hate those guys. Everyone hates ghosts. I'm not afraid of the ghosts, I just hate them. I'm a little bit afraid of the ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no bed. Bustin' makes me feel good. I didn't think that was an Ashen shotgunner. I shouldn't have made that movement without knowing what enemies were up there. But I'm also, again, not necessarily worried so much because we've already taken damage. I really should be though. I should be trying my best to no-hit even though we have failed already, because next run maybe we can make another no-hit happen. We will get there eventually, you know? We'll be able to get double-digit no-hit streaks, ideally, but probably not. Well, at this point, let's keep exploring. Let's find the chest, let's find the shop. We already found the shop. I mean, I guess then we'll just keep looking for the chests. They're not gonna be that difficult to find. Helps if I hit my target. There we go. Oh, God. I'm starting to learn these patterns from those gun cultists. They fire 6 times, they dodge roll twice. They have a certain delay between when they start and stop their dodge rolls. It's actually kind of more of a pattern to their movements than I thought. You know, I originally thought that they were just like incredibly random and difficult to read and they had no patterns, but in actuality, they have a lot of patterns. Now I just need to try to internalize those patterns a little bit more. Not a mimic. Gilded bullets. I'm very glad I came over here. Even if I don't get anything good from this, from the next remaining chest, having a damage upgrade thanks to gilded bullets is very nice. And we're probably talking about getting close to a 50% damage upgrade or something at the point that we are right now in our money. Words. I don't know why you didn't shoot me. Oh, son of a gun. Fucking fat Jamomancer, get out of here. What is this? I feel like there's some weird architecture happening here. Maybe there's gonna be like a second shop, a gun game, Winchester's game or something. Oh no, this is just the way to the chest. That just loops back. Okay. I didn't think he would die in 2 shots. I thought it would take 3 shots. Gilded bullets, never mind. It's exactly what was supposed to happen. And bullet bore is actually quite good. Pretty good for disrupting enemies on the next floor. Pop it, they can't do anything. They get locked down, they can't hit you back. One day I need to actually figure out if the damage bonuses apply to explosions. It'd be something that would be useful to figure out at some point, because I still don't really know. All right, compressed air tank, sling. Honestly, the sling's probably good enough. And because this is a large boss with a mostly fixed camera, I think I actually can get good use out of the bounces. So I think, scraper please. I think I'm just gonna use the sling. Yeah, I know, you know what? Good enough. You know, didn't quite kill him in 1 hit or anything, but good enough. Not a bad maneuver. All right, we got this. How many shots do you take to die, frickin' Dragomancer? Should probably be able to flawless this guy. He's almost dead. Now, for the heart, that's where it gets a little bit confusing. I think we will want, like, Sling Dragonfire? Sling Smiley's revolver? Maybe Sling Smiley's revolver. It reloads pretty quickly. One charge slingshot with the bonus of gilded bullets might do enough damage that I'll be happy with it, that we can maybe get to the next, well, that we can maybe kill the heart in one phase. In one go, in one round. No, not even close. Stick to the Dragonfire. We really need like an alien engine, a Fat Bullets Moonscraper, maybe like a railgun. Maybe the compressed air tank would have worked if I just, you know, stood right next to the heart and just spammed shots, but we got it. We got it. Dragon's dead. And then we'll just bum rush Bullet Hell. Get the hell out of here. Pop a blank. BM the dragon. Be like, haha, I didn't even need that blank to kill you. Actually, you have a gun muncher. Let's gun munch. The Shellagun and the Bullet Bore. Bullet Bore is a fine enough gun, but let's see what we get out of it. And actually, I think technically the Flame Hand is better than Bullet Bore. You don't get the stun, but I think damage-wise it's better. It's kind of a similar quality to the Heroine, but I'm relatively happy with that. You know, I would have really liked to get something like a Railgun, a Cat Claw, a Rubidyne Mark II? Probably not. Rubidyne Mark II is not that good. But this is fine. It's a gun. It's a good gun. I'll use it. I won't complain too much about it. Freaking Cannonball Man. God damn it. I really want to finish the rest of the run without taking damage so that I can just be like, damn it, Cannonball Man. Freaking jerk off. Whatever. I love that this thing pierces. It ends up doing way more damage than you think because of the whole piercing thing. Lovely, a key. Now our damage is actually pretty good, mostly because of gilded bullets, honestly. You know, we're approaching that 50% mark, maybe a little bit higher than that at this point. So, you know, one-shotting enemies that maybe we would normally be two-shotting, two-shotting those enemies that we would normally be three-shotting, like those Revolvenants. All right, this looks like this room sucks. They all just like started firing immediately, which was really weird. Get away from me! Get away from me! Quick, get to the table. This is the correct direction, good. I don't care about the key. What do I care about a key? Whatever, get frozen, man. Well, not really helping freezing them, but I gotta use this gun at some point. I'm not gonna be using it on the Lich. I think I overvalue the potentiality of gun munching freezing weapons with other guns. It's good against early bosses. It's good against enemies if you can make it work. With maybe like a snowball or heck blaster or something, but against bosses, against the dragon, you can't slow him down. Against the Lich, you can't slow him down. So weapons that slow kind of lose their value. Weirdly enough. It's not really that it's an anti-synergy, but it is kind of, not strange, it's just weird that it kind of loses its value. I guess not every gun can be useful on every boss, but it's just weird that you can't slow down those bosses, you know? I guess it's mostly for like timing the attack patterns and such. There's probably issues if you try to let the dragon get slowed. Like maybe the heart doesn't appear at the correct time if you slow the dragon, and as a result you can't do any damage to the heart. I don't know. They probably got the reasons. You know, I should have saved that. Would have been better off to use that against the spectral gun nuts that are gonna appear in a few seconds. Who's left? Saw some puke and I'm like, ah, there must be a guy left. You can't get back there, dude. Okay. Poopulons are a lot less scary when you have slower enemy bullets. Like that guy, he wasn't hitting me at all. He didn't have a chance. I'm glad that we have this damage upgrade, because without it, we'd probably not be able to kill the meat cubes in one shot. With the heroin, I think it would take two. Do we have compressed air tank ammo? Yes, we do. Let's take elephant gun ammo, elephant rifle ammo, and when the heroin runs out, we'll use that. I like elephant gun, you know? I said that early in the run. Let me show you my word. We'll keep using it, if we can. We should be able to. I'll pick up this key. Ah, well, you know what? No, you know what? No. Flame hand elephant gun. That'll be what we use here. Oh. Move death out of the way. Thank you, knockback. We just gotta wait long enough, you know? There we go. Still the airstrike too, let's not forget about that. Just keep firing. Don't worry about the gunslinger, you'll get him. Thank you for not shooting. You guys are very slow. Nice! That's it! No third wave. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's not what I wanted. Sweet. Okay, hopefully this is the way to the boss fight. Oh, I guess it doesn't have to be. Oh God. I guess that's another minor bug in Gungeon that I hope gets fixed at some point. You kill an enemy right when they fire and they still fire. Sometimes they shoot twice. Mostly it's those mages, especially the yellow ones. They're the ones that shoot twice when you kill them for some reason. How the hell are we gonna do this? I guess. That works. That works. You're a chicken. You're not jammed. Why hexagon? I don't know. Figured that we might get lucky and it might do enough damage to kill the revolvent really quickly. And it kinda did. But then it turned one of the enemies into a chicken, which is dangerous. Be wary of the chickens, man. They're out to get you. They're out for blood. Only some of them. Easy. There needs to be a third wave of enemies in this room. I don't know what it would be, but I think there needs to be a third wave. All right, Mr. Lich, you ready to die? What are we gonna use? Flame Hand would be pretty good at dealing with some of the minions that might spawn. So let's just use Compressed Air Tank first. Kind of a little difficult to see, but got it. Yeah. So I think this is where I'm just gonna, spam a few shots from the Flame Hand, get a couple of kills. Lich is dead. Excellent. No blanks to use. We almost have a full charge on the air superiority airstrike. There we go. And we only used a third of the ammo in the compressed air tank, so we should have more than enough to defeat the second phase quickly, and ideally more than enough ammo to defeat the third phase quickly. Just don't pop the airstrike on this dodge, because it'll push you into the bullets that you're trying to dodge. I've learned that in the past. Like, you want to use it right here. Break those shots, keep dodging. Simple dodge, easy as pie. Sweet! And that used another 19 shots. No, less than that. How many shots did that use? Went from 37 to 18. Yeah, that was 19. My math is weird. Oh no! I dodged too early because it was slower enemy bullets. God damn it, game. I think that's not even the first time that's happened to me, where I've had a good no-hit attempt and then slower enemy bullets or something caused me to take damage. It didn't cause me to take damage, but I wasn't paying attention to the speed of the shot. In my brain, I've dodged that boomerang attack from the Lich 100 times, so I had the timing of normal bullet speed, but he was actually firing it at a slower speed. Oh man. See, that's my problem with anything that interrupts the timing of things, like Vorpal Gun. I don't like Vorpal Gun because those random time slowdowns interrupt with your timing. Slower enemy bullets, while nice, if you ever, for a minute, for a second, for a microsecond, forget that you have it, you might do what I just did right there, which is screw up your dodge. But that's okay. It's not like that was the thing that cost us the no-hit run. It was actually Mr. Cannonball Man. So that was a pretty good run. Learned a couple of things, namely, be very careful with slower enemy bullets and try to focus a little bit more on that. And also, in the Cannon Balrog fight, don't get stuck by the doorway, because I was kind of at the doorway on the right side of the arena. That might have affected my judgment for the dodge a little bit, but I think I still just jumped the gun on it. Dodged a little bit too early. I got scared and I'm like, okay, well, I know I need to dodge. Why don't we dodge right now? Don't worry about the timing. Well, whatever. It was still a pretty good run. I think on the next run, I will play as the, I don't know, probably the pilot. I like starting with the pilot because, in my opinion, the pilot is the first character that you play as. I could be wrong about that, but it feels like it's pilot, convict, hunter, marine. In my mind, that's the canonical order. I don't know if there is a canonical order, but that's what it is in my mind. I don't know why. Maybe, is it like clockwise from the pilot? It goes pilot, convict, hunter, marine. I don't know. But you know what? That's a fun run. Airstrike helped out in a couple of situations, but it wasn't nearly as valuable as I was giving it credit for earlier. I think that we played all right. We played well enough. We only got hit 3 times on the run, but 2 of those times were on boss fights. One of those times was because of my bad timing. One of it was slower enemy bullets, and one of it was I got hit by that Deadeye on the 4th floor because I killed the spent when I walked into the room instead of targeting the other enemies first, and I tried to dodge roll into the... I should have dodge rolled into the table and flipped it for defense. But hey, every time we play, every time I get hit, every time I don't get hit, I kind of learn little tactics, little things that I need to adjust in my own play to make it so that we can get a no-hit run streak. And we had a 2 streak. It's pretty damn good. And we'll get back to a 2 streak. Don't you fret about that at all. We'll get back there. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.